Wow, that was amazing. I didn't even have to say anything. I was going to tell everybody to take their seats. We're going to get started, but y'all did that on your own. So without any further ado, I'm going to welcome our Student Council Association Public Relations Officers, Sonia Brenner and Marshall Daniel, to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I'd like to ask that you remain standing as I welcome our 8th grade choral ensemble to lead us in the Cape Henry Collegiate alma mater. So choral ensemble members, if you'd like to come forward. And we have printed for you, along with your programs, a copy of the refrain for the alma mater. So when we hit that part of the song, we encourage you to sing along with us. It's been a little while since we have sung this song, so I'm excited to hear it again. The choral ensemble is led by our director, Mr. Sammy Logan.
A place where we can flourish, a place where we all grow, united as one community. To remember adventures that we share, open doors to opportunity.
Unveil our potential, knowledge to succeed. As scholars we hold to our creed, an awareness of who we want to be, trusting in our integrity. Now here's to you, Cape Henry, we lift our voices strong, with words of adoration, to last our whole lives long. Through years of changing faces, the Spirit remains true. We love to sing your praises. Cape Henry is to you. Here's to you, Cape Henry. We lift our voices strong, with words of adoration, to last our whole lives long. Through years of changing faces, the Spirit remains true. We love to sing your praises. Cape Henry is to you.
I think we could be a little bit louder in our congratulations to those 4 students and to Mr. Logan. This is a celebration after all. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. I like that. Good morning. And welcome to what just might be the largest tent in Virginia Beach. We assembled this so that we could all come together and celebrate here in person. Today, under this tent, we take time in order to recognize our 8th grade class for all of their hard work, their accomplishments and achievements, and for the relationships that they have built with their friends and with their teachers over this past year, over all their years in the middle school, and for many of them, years in our lower school. Today, we celebrate this group as a community. While each one of them brings different gifts to Cape Henry, I'm thrilled today to recognize them as a class, the class of 2025. And as you achieve this benchmark and prepare to enter our upper school, know that you sit in a tent surrounded by people who support you for what you've accomplished and for what you will accomplish. As you reflect on your past success this year, know that you have earned it. Balancing academics and athletics and music and theater and other responsibilities and doing well at these endeavors is difficult work. Doing it during this past year has been even more challenging. You've had to adapt to new ways of learning and to new ways of being at Cape Henry. And you've done just that. You've been resilient and strong, and you should be proud. Most importantly, we have done it together on this campus. Also at Cape Henry, you have lived our core values and you have built your character, which is exceptionally important in order to do well. Yet remember and know that your success does not occur in a vacuum. You are surrounded today by those who have aided you tremendously. The love of your families, the support of your friends, and the hard work of your teachers. I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you. And as you move to the upper school, I'm eager to come to know you better and to see what you accomplish in your futures. For the parents and the grandparents out there, the friends, I know that the time goes by very quickly. In upper school, I'll warn you, it will fly even faster. Know that we consider ourselves here at Cape Henry privileged to be able to undertake this journey with your students and with all of you. As we celebrate today, know that I wish all of you a safe, wonderful, relaxing, and fun summer. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the Cape Henry class of 2025 on this milestone occasion of completing middle school. And at this point, I'd like to invite our head of middle school, Mrs. Amanda Hayes, to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Guerin. Welcome, students, parents, and family members. We are so happy to be able to gather together in person to recognize the 8th grade class of 2021. Last year, I gave these welcome remarks on Zoom, staring into a computer screen and wondering how we could make such an important milestone seem special for our students and their families. While pre-recording my remarks did give me the opportunity to watch, revise, and edit to make sure they were just right, there is no doubt I would take the imperfection that comes along with only having one shot to get it right, to be here today looking out at the faces of our students and families. Plus, watching myself 5 or 6 times on replay was pretty excruciating. Today we are celebrating not only the completion of 8th grade, but also the completion of middle school. As I've spoken with many families and students over the past few weeks, it has dawned on me that for this class, nearly half of their middle school experience has been significantly altered by COVID, since school closed shortly after spring break of their 7th grade year, and this year has been anything but normal. Each year when making my remarks at this ceremony, I often say that the skills students learn in middle school are the skills that will lead to success in life: resilience, perseverance, ethics, integrity, collaboration, and time management. While there is no doubt that these skills have always been an intentional focus of our middle school program, I truly believe that during the past 18 months, these soft skills have helped to build a solid rock of foundation for our students as they move into the upper school years. Students have developed resilience by learning to make connections on Zoom, through masks and social distancing. They have developed perseverance by sitting through 90-minute classes and navigating a year-long curriculum in shortened chunks of time in order to meet their academic goals. They have shown the ethics and integrity to follow the various protocols that were implemented this year and serving as the leaders of our middle school. They have shown collaboration by coming together as a community and supporting our local healthcare workers through the Pantry Box Project and Bananagrams, plus the teamwork needed to beat their opponents in kickball. Congratulations, Mrs. Spurs Advisory. And they have developed the time management necessary to navigate an academic experience that so quickly moved to the world of email, My Compass, and Google Classroom. While it is true that the grades you earn in middle school will not matter when you go to upper school, and there's pretty good reason for that, there's no doubt in my mind that this year's 8th grade class will be one of our most prepared classes because of the challenges they have had to overcome at such a critical stage in their social, emotional, and academic development. There's no doubt in my mind that this class is ready for the challenges that lie ahead of them in 9th grade. I know they are also excited to get back to some of what they have missed this year and look forward to the many new opportunities that upper school will provide. 8th graders, I am so proud of you. I hope as you officially complete your time in middle school today, you will leave behind any of your middle school worries and look forward to upper school as an opportunity to make a new start, build new relationships, and take a big leap off of the foundation you have created in middle school. Congratulations. And now it's time for the most important part of our program, the presentation of our certificates of completion. These certificates symbolize the completion of a student's time in our middle school and their many accomplishments in our program. As part of their final advisory activity, each 8th grader was asked to complete an I am poem in which they identified the various values, ideas, opinions, activities, and interests that make them unique. As we present each student with their certificate of completion, their advisor will come to the stage to share a short excerpt from each advisee's I am poem. I would now like to welcome Mrs. Dodsick to the stage to recognize her advisees as they each receive their certificate of completion. Students, as your name is called, please come to receive your certificate from Dr. Guerin. Mrs. Dodsick?
Good morning. Thank you. As Mrs. Hayes stated, we've selected lines from our advisees' I Am poems that we feel best capture their essence, their humor, their dreams, and I hope you guys don't mind my selections. Jack Alpagini states he is thankful for the gifts and opportunities his life has given him. He's determined what he wants to pursue in life, and you've got time, Jack, and he's there for his friends when they're feeling down. Justine Altmeyer. She's interested in listening to the stories of different people. She is someone who feels happy when helping out others and is always having a fun time with her friends in and out of school. True. Braden Bartko states he is someone who thoroughly enjoys video games and baseball. He's a good friend to people as well as his dog Bonnie, and he is a great workout partner with his pap, especially after eating Nana's cookies. Anchi Bhatt claims that she is someone who needs to be surrounded by positivity. She has strong and bold opinions that she is not afraid to voice, and she, like myself, is a fan of wide-leg pants. Evie Graham is thankful for the life that has been given to her, is a fan of music, art, nature, hugs, books, movies, and sarcasm, and is an adventurous person who will, most of the time, never shy away from a challenge. Keegan Hatchell. shared that he's interested in sports and challenges, is fascinated by complex systems of moving parts, and is happiest when surrounded by friends and his family. Oliver McCammon is thankful for his parents, who he says always set him up for success, is excited when he's presented with different opportunities in his life, and proudly proclaims he is Oliver McCammon, a fun-loving guy. Graydon Nordstrom, who's not here this afternoon or this morning, is interested in theater, is excited when on stage, and is afraid of nothing. Sanaya Rem wrote that she is excited when she achieves her goals. Speaking literally of goals, you should see this girl on the soccer field. Sanaya is determined to be the best version of herself and is interested in becoming a veterinarian. Bella Rowland says she is someone who needs positivity in her life, and she gives it out all the time. She is someone who feels joyful when helping others and is generally a pleasant person, except when it comes to Monday mornings. Gabriella Seifert wrote that she is always thinking about her future and wants to help others. She is determined to be successful in whatever she does and is planning to be a cardiothoracic surgeon. Katie Sardiani says, and I quote, "I am thankful for sarcasm. What would I do without it? I am someone who needs sugar and late-night movies to function, and I am the cooler twin sister, but my sister would say otherwise." Colleen Walsh is thankful for the love and support of her family, good food like chocolate chip ice cream, and happy songs. She claims that she is loud, enthusiastic, and loving, I would agree, and is someone who loves to be actively participating in sports at Cape Henry. Charlie Wilson is a compassionate son and loyal friend. He is thankful for Cape Henry, the friendships made, and the opportunities given. And Charlie claims he's excited to show off his Spanish skills next year. And now I'd like to welcome Mr. Hodep to the stage.
All right, our first one up is Mia Berkeley. Mia is usually found doodling, is interested in psychology and science, and is thankful for her chaotic group of friends. Caden Collins. Caden is someone who likes to use his voice on important matters, is someone who enjoys the outdoors, and is planning to be a sports agent and a professional golfer. Cam Delaney. Cam is someone who needs excitement, is someone that feels action is happiness, and is passionate about playing soccer. Jenny Fury. Jenny is a fan of fantasy books, is someone that needs answers to all of her questions, and is generally happiest when she is learning, except for quadratics. Luke Gilman. Luke is interested in building computers, is a lover of offshore boating, and is most excited when his dog greets him after a long school day. Miles Gravitt. Miles is excited when fishing for cobia, is fascinated by World War II since his great-uncle fought in the war, and is interested in engineering and aviation. Blake Griffiths. Blake is a fan of Minecraft, is interested in many different types of art, and is excited to spend his summer relaxing at home. Cole Hughes. Cole is someone that feels that he needs to talk most of the time. He's excited when he has the opportunity to try something new, and he's interested in sports, especially soccer and basketball. Ava Martin. Ava is empathetic to other people's struggles, is happiest when she is with people that make her laugh, and she is a believer of the quote, "The best is yet to come." Chris Schuneman. Chris is someone who feels determined to follow dreams, even when times are rough, is proud of themselves and what they stand for, and is planning to be a pathologist. Sahara Sullivan. Sahara is passionate about her artwork and photography, is fascinated at how the brain works, and is strong when others need her. Kaylin Sutton. Kaylin is interested in traveling and embracing different cultures, is interested in living life with no regrets, and is happiest when she completes the goals she has set. Sebastian Whitfield. Sebastian is excited when he's playing basketball, is a believer of the quote, "Hard work pays off," and is fascinated by unique cultures. Jake Wilmer. Jake is interested in engineering. He's most happy is in nature, and he is thankful for the life his parents have been able to provide him. And now I present Ms. Spur.
Good morning. I'm happy to present the 14 exceptional students I have had the privilege to get to know in my advisory, starting with the delightful Tyler Bass. Tyler is always happy and maintains a positive outlook on life. He is grateful for his parents, and Tyler hopes to attend UVA. Sonia Brenner is small yet feisty. She is interested in science, and she is thankful for her dog. Marshall Daniel is someone who feels deeply for others. She is happiest when she is outdoors and is determined to be successful in everything she does. Reed Downs is fascinated by learning new things. He is someone who does not take life for granted and is determined to become a better person every day. Kaya Herbert loves to dance. She feels the happiest when she is surrounded by the people she cares about. She is an adventurous person who loves to just live in the moment. May Kiesecker is happiest when she is at the beach. She is interested in excelling in sports and plans to live life to the fullest. Ethan Konikoff is interested in sports, especially soccer. He is someone who needs to be outside, and Ethan is thankful for having great family and friends. Colin LaBelle is excited to see his growth in sports. He is very competitive around his friends, and he is thankful for the friends and family that surround him. Gerda Poliskite is passionate about equality. She is interested in creative arts like dance, painting, writing, and fashion, and she is a believer in the phrase, "live in the moment." Julius Pleva is thankful for the opportunity that every day brings. He is willing to face challenges head on, and he hopes to change the world someday. Logan Scythe is curious about the world. He is a fan of his mom's cooking. Shout out to Mom. He's proud of himself and his achievements. AJ Sweeney is interested in traveling the world and seeing new things. He's determined to one day be a student at UCLA, and AJ is planning to make a huge impact on the world in the future. And I am sure that you will, AJ. Trajan Taylor is most excited when he plays baseball. He describes himself as a very sarcastic person, and I would have to agree, but mostly Trey is thankful for the opportunities that are given to him. And last but certainly not least, Jordan Villers is also interested in sports. She is thankful for her friends, and Jordan, like all of us, is excited for summer vacation. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Kathleen Sharp.
Thank you, Ms. Spur. We have Dylan Chernitzer. Dylan says, I'm thankful for my family and friends that encourage me every day. I'm determined to end this year on a positive note, and I'm someone who feels happy around family and friends alike. Evan Halverson. I love my military family. I look forward to continuing to grow and finding new ways to do better in and out of school, and I'm thankful for all the people who have helped me in different ways this year. Avery Hatchell. I'm thankful for having a good life. I'm passionate about playing guitar, and I am planning to become a politician. Victor Huang. I'm determined to follow my dreams. I'm looking forward to making new friends, and I am thankful to be at Cape Henry Collegiate. Bridget Jones. I understand that no one is perfect. I want to see what the future holds for me, and I want what is undiscovered. Evan Jones. Evan says, I'm thankful for what both of my parents have taught me. I am someone who gives everything, and I am proud of who I am. Owen Klemkowitz. Owen says, I am planning to always do my best. I am someone who feels joyful, and I am thankful for my parents. Emily Leon. Emily says, I am thankful that middle school is over. I am someone who needs relaxation. I am going to enjoy summer. All of that, Emily, and more. Well done. Maggie Lotito. I am thankful for every day I get to be with my friends. I am happiest when listening to Harry Styles. I am a believer in the power of the universe. Kylie Marino says, I am strong when I am encouraged by others. I am curious about how the world really works, and I am looking forward to excelling in school and beyond. Carlson Owens. Carlson says, I am interested in space. I am excited when school ends, and I am afraid of nothing. Carl. Next, we have Nadia Page, and Nadia's not with us today, but we could all turn around and wave to Nadia because she is watching virtually. So if we say Nadia, Nadia says, I am proud of my accomplishments. I am thankful for being able to be with my family, and I am determined to become an artist. Nadia. Ryan Rice. Ryan says, I am someone who needs organization. I am searching for inspiration, and I am loved by my family and friends. Wyatt Thompson. Wyatt says, I am the friend everyone needs. I am happy with the life I live, and I am capable of excellence. And Peen Veenstra. Peen says, I'm looking forward to seeing my friends and family back home. I am someone who feels different every day, and I'm going to enjoy my very last moments here. Thank you, Peen. I would now like to welcome to the stage science teacher extraordinaire, Ms. Shannon Whitney.
Good morning. Eleanor Derber. Eleanor is thankful for the opportunities ahead of her. She is a musician and an athlete. She is curious about her future. Cyrus Desai. Cyrus is looking forward to getting away from Virginia Beach. He's ready to travel the world. He feels unconditionally loved by his parents and grandparents, and maybe even his brother. Maya Gibson. Maya is thankful for her friendships. She is someone who needs trust and wants justice. She is interested in changing the world even just a little bit. Sophia Kubicki. Sophia is always thinking about what will happen next. She is someone who gives 100% all of the time. She is looking forward to summer. Sadie Martin. Sadie is happiest when she is at the beach. She is bothered by people who refuse to think before they speak. She is determined to be successful. Ella McGurgan. Ella is someone who needs Harry Styles, is fascinated by Zayn, amazed by Liam and Louis. She is interested in traveling. She says she is never wrong. Will Paschold. Will is someone who needs compassion. He is strongest when he is happy. He is responsible for himself and hopeful for the future. Unable to be with us today, Alex Rye. Alex says he is a brother, a scholar, and a friend. He is hardworking. He is always looking forward to his next golf game. Lucas Samuel. Lucas is always thinking about the future and what it has to offer. He is interested in all forms of creativity. He is going to achieve everything that he believes in. Carter Spur. Carter is determined to be successful in the arts. He gives all of his compassion to his friends and family. He is confident that with strong work ethic and positive attitude, 9th grade will be a blast. Jenna Stone. Jenna is strong when she has people who support her. She is passionate about stories and planning to become a storyteller. She is someone who needs chocolate. Tamara Saradiani. Tamara is interested in learning and growing as a person. She feels that everyone should be accepted for who they are. She is passionate about sushi. Robert Weldon. Robert is thankful for the opportunities provided to him. He is interested in science and fascinated by nature. He is determined to be the best version of himself. And Aubrey Zeliff. Aubrey is someone who feels good about the school year. She is fond of all of the opportunities she has been given. She is thankful for summer break. I now invite Ms. White up.
All right. Last but certainly not least, I'm proud to present my advisory, Hattie Bell Carr. She is interested in exploring new places around the world. She is passionate about always looking stylish. She is happiest when laughing with her friends and family, and is a fan of making people feel loved. Sakai Coleman. He is thankful for his great family and friends. He is happiest when he is playing tennis. He is amazed by all his achievements, especially in forensics. Adam Feldman. He is happiest when he is skating. He is a fan of Moe's and the New York Giants. He is thankful for his supportive parents and brother. Ryan Hummel. He is proud of and thankful for his wonderful family. He is a fan of his 8th grade art class. He is looking forward to playing baseball at Cape Henry. Luke Jacovides. He is interested in basketball and lacrosse. He is grateful for the opportunities he has been given and for his parents helping him to succeed. He believes in the quote, "You entered my life for a reason. You are either a lesson or a blessing." Malin Johnson. She tries her hardest when things get tough. She is diligent, strong, and determined. She cares about others and is always ready to help someone in need. Sydney Larkin. She is usually seen outside and is interested in softball and volleyball. She is happiest when she's surrounded by her friends. She is free to dream and is still herself. Addie Malin. She is happiest when she is with her dogs. She is passionate about helping others, and she is determined to be the best version of herself. Keegan Mulkey. He is a fan of sports and is happiest when he's playing basketball. He is thankful for his amazing friends and family. He is capable of succeeding and is so excited for this summer. Balin Newcomb. He is excited when he plays sports. He is afraid of being old. He is the son of great parents and is so thankful for them. He is someone who feels confident in life. Kate Short. She is happiest when she is at the beach. She says she is never on time. She is thankful for her loving family and friends. Ava Sills. She is thankful for her family and the opportunities they have given her. She feels capable of anything when she tries her best. She is excited when she faces challenges. Graham Smith. He is passionate about sports. He is obsessed when watching an Ohio State football game. He is proud to be a Cape Henry student and is planning on being a role model. Luke Tangretti. He is someone who needs his family and is thankful for them. He is expected to get good grades. He is passionate about baseball and is looking forward to the summer. Rhiannon Walter. She is thankful for all the opportunities she has from attending Cape Henry. She is interested in playing sports here, especially volleyball. She is looking forward to the endless possibilities awaiting her in upper school.
If we could get all of the 8th graders to stand and turn the other way so that the audience can give you a round of applause. All right, you may be seated. This is one of our largest 8th grade classes in a few years, 86 students. So it's wonderful to be able to have them all here in person and recognize all of the unique things that you had the opportunity to hear. And you all did a great job with your poems, and I always love how the advisors pick out just the right lines, I think, that embody at least what we get to see every day. Now that we have completed the passing out of the certificates of completion, please join me in welcoming Ava Martin, our middle school SCA president, to share her reflections on middle school on behalf of this year's 8th grade class. Ava?
Hi everyone, welcome to our Cape Henry Collegiate 8th grade recognition ceremony. I'm Ava Martin, this year's middle school SCA president, and I'm here to share with you some memories from our past 3 years in middle school. The idea of middle school can keep you awake at night, make you smile, most importantly, make you remember. Remember the good times as well as the bad, remember our struggles, and most importantly, remember how we got through these challenges. Some might even say we set a few records. Looking back on our years together, I can honestly say that due to COVID, they were less than ideal. For me, I can remember 6th grade as the best year of my time in middle school. People often consider their 6th grade year as their time at the bottom of the food chain, but for me, all I can remember is entering middle school feeling grown up, finally feeling like we were mature enough to handle ourselves. But I was wrong. No one enters middle school fully prepared for the new expectations set for them. Because of the opportunities provided to us in 6th grade, like being able to choose different sports during athletics, the Nexus trip to Wintergreen, and the option to join clubs, we grew closer. And we set a few records. For example, world's shortest field trip, where we hardly made it out of the parking lot the morning of a Christmas carol. Even so, I think many of us felt like our experience in middle school at Cape Henry was off to a great start, and it was. Attending productions and games helped us to feel like part of the community. Even though there were mishaps, 6th grade was a fun time together. Now that we look back on our 7th grade year, a lot had changed. 7th grade was great in the beginning, starting off with Hollow Scream and Cotillion, but I think we can all agree that it only went downhill from there. We could never have been prepared for the changes that COVID brought for us towards the end of that year. Little did we know that on Friday, March 13th, yes, Friday the 13th, we would not step on campus again until the next fall. In those months on Zoom, we missed out on a number of opportunities. Yet we were able to persevere and emerge from that quarantine as better versions of ourselves, thanks to the efforts of our parents, teachers, and school. We also set another record in the 7th grade, world's longest Chick-fil-A visit. You remember, the one on the way home from Richmond? And then came 8th grade, the year with no field trips. Starting out, the beginning of our 8th grade year on Zoom was different. We weren't able to get to know each other like we normally would. That was until we came back to school with a new accessory that made us feel awkward and out of style. We missed out on dances, trips, and even lunch in the cafeteria because of our situation. These times are usually where middle schoolers make many great memories. So, our experience in middle school has been very different from the classes before us. Yet when I think about the past year, I don't feel regret for the difference. I feel gratitude for that difference. I feel gratitude for the time in class this year with my friends. I feel gratitude for the new appreciation I have and we all have from our time together. From freezing cold beach days to athletic competitions, it's crazy, but these abnormal times have made us more comfortable in our community. And we did set yet another record. World's most hand sanitized 8th graders. Our masks have not affected our community, our friendships, and our enjoyment of time together. Sure, we would have loved to have enjoyed dances, field trips, and any type of social gatherings. We all know that's what awaits us in upper school. So yeah, we could complain about all that we missed. We could complain about all that we endured. Sure, we're middle schoolers. We could find a way to complain about pretty much anything. But instead, we sit here today thankful for the 3 abnormal years that we have had together. So enough about looking back, let's look ahead. As we move into the upper school, think of all the amazing times we'll have. And as we make our way ahead, maybe we can even set a few new records. Thank you.
Excellent job, Ava. I know that it's not easy to stand up here in front of this audience under the tent, and you did a wonderful job. Represented by the core value of integrity, honor plays a key role in the education and development of our middle school students. I would now like to welcome Cyrus Desai, Jennifer Fury, and Carter Spur, our SCA 8th grade representatives, to present the honor pledge cards for the class of 2025 to our head of upper school, Mr. Paul Horgan.
Good morning. We are here on behalf of the Student Council Association to speak about honor within our 8th grade community. The word honor is defined as a keen sense of ethical conduct or integrity. Honor at CHC means to have a moral compass at all times. It is how one should conduct themselves, even when no one is looking.
Honor is the essence of the middle school community. Each of us is committed to be truthful and to conduct ourselves in a respected manner at all times. Teachers trust that students adhere to the honor code on homework and assessments. Our students' sense of ethical conduct is apparent in the hallways where lockers remain unlocked and personal belongings are safe. At Cape Henry, we abide by the honor code everywhere.
Throughout our middle school years, the class of 2025 is signed to honor pledge cards, showing our commitment to the honor code and its meaning. On behalf of the Student Council Association and the class of 2025, I would like to present our honor pledge cards to Mr. Horgan, the head of the upper school. By moving on to upper school, everyone seated here will continue to grow in their understanding of honor and to strive to follow the honor code in all aspects of life.
Good morning, everybody. So standing up here in this tent, the thing that keeps going through my head is how nice it is to see the faces of these young men and women who I'm excited to get to know. But it's an absolute privilege to stand here today and welcome them to the upper school. I've got the honor to do this every year. And each class that moves from the middle school to the upper school brings with it a whole new set of personalities and gifts that enriches the upper school community. My welcome message this year is as it is every year, and I have a few bits of advice that will hopefully help you adjust to the upper school. Our goal is to meet each of you where you are, both as students and as individuals, and help you succeed to the best of your abilities. 4 short years from now, I'll be standing on a different stage in our gym, reading your names as you receive your diplomas and prepare to head off to college. Between now and then, a whole lot has to happen to prepare you for that moment. The upper school years are, in my opinion, the 4 most meaningful developmental years of your educational lives. And that's usually when Mrs. Hayes throws something at me. But I really believe that. Not only will you be growing intellectually, but you'll be shaping your character and gaining the confidence to succeed in college and beyond. You will have many choices to make in the coming years, and it is our hope that your upper school experience is one that helps you make good choices. If there is one certainty in the next 4 years, it's that you will all change. I will ask you now and again as we work together, who is the person you want others to see when you walk down the hall? Who are the people you respect and why? What is great about you? The answers to these questions will help guide the people that you become. I can assure you that you will make new friends. You'll be faced with different obstacles. You'll not see the world through the same lens through which you see it today. I encourage all of you to embrace a fresh start, be open to new experiences and new people. Surround yourselves with people that bring out the best in you. Get to know your teachers. Get to know all of your classmates. And don't close yourselves off from different people or different experiences. Get involved in something you never thought you would and see what you can learn. If there's something about yourself you are not proud of, change it and try a different path. Our goal is for you to become the best version of yourselves as individuals. If you do that, your upper school years will yield incredible dividends, and you will indeed be ready to move on the next time we are on stage together and I'm reading your names. So thank you for sharing a few minutes of your special day with me, and I look forward to welcome you all back in just a few months, but not too soon. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Horgan. You're right, not too soon, as I heard so many of our 8th graders talk about how ready they are for summer, and I know we all feel that way. We're definitely proud of our 8th graders and confident that they are ready for the challenges and opportunities that await them in upper school. Today, we are here to honor our 8th graders as they end their middle school journey. We also want to honor and thank those who helped to support them along the way. First, to our teachers, many of whom cannot join us today because they are in the classroom teaching. I'm so proud to work with a group of faculty who embody our core values of community, opportunity, scholarship, and integrity, and who have guided and mentored our students through their middle school years. A special thank you to our 8th grade advisors who have served as role models and mentors not only to one, but 2 distinct advisory groups this year. Thank you for working to ensure that each student is known and valued in our middle school. Let's give them a round of applause. To the parents and family members whose support on the front line and cheering on the sideline have helped our students gain confidence and independence as they prepare for adulthood, we thank you. And finally, to the 8th grade class of 2021, congratulations on your successful completion of this leg of the journey. We are so proud of all that you have accomplished and look forward to watching you continue to grow and thrive in our upper school. Please stand once more so that we may recognize you as graduates of our middle school. Thank you. You may be seated for just a second. As we wrap up our ceremony, we're going to dismiss our 8th graders first with their advisors, and they are going to head out to the turf field where they will be able to meet up with their families. Families, once the students have left, you may exit through the same entrance that you came in through. We do ask that the little CHC buckets that were there with your programs and your water, please leave those behind. We will be reusing those for our 5th grade ceremony, which takes place tomorrow. And students, please don't forget to take your certificates with you and any other belongings that you brought into the tent when you leave. And so advisors, if you would like to begin to escort your students out, students, please watch for your advisor and they will indicate the direction that you'll be leaving. Thank you.